Fantastic. Are you ready for a nice fun-filled weekend? Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Well, guess what? You know Miss Tanya has a most lovely, delightful story for you today. But first, I want to sing since we're getting into the springtime. I know a lot of you know about the itsy bitsy spider, don't you? I know you do. How about this? Before little Miss Daisy Blue wants to come make her grand appearance, let's do ourselves a nice little rhyme of the itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out comes the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Yay! Boys and girls, you are so beautiful, and you are so smart. Miss Tanya really believes in you, so you have to believe in yourself. Well, guess what? Who has not come yet? You know it's that time. Ding, 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 ding. Miss Daisy Blue. Yes, here she is. With her nice, lovely, positive, beautiful things. What are you going to be doing this weekend, Miss Daisy Blue? I'm going to go to my pool, swim. Yeah. Oh, you know how to swim, Miss Daisy Blue. Yes. And a lot of wild sea animals live in the ocean. Yes. Are you ready to hear our story? Yay. All right, Miss Daisy Blue. Ding, 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 ding. Our story for this week, the author is Donna Jo Napoli, illustrated by Jim LaMarche. What do you see on this cover? Absolutely. And do you see what you call here? This, boys and girls, is called an oyster. And inside an oyster, you've got this here. What is this big shiny ball? Yes! It's a pearl. You are so smart, boys and girls. You're smart. You're brilliant. Okay, so let's sit all the way down, sitting straight up and ready to listen and learn to a single pearl. A grain of sand fell into the ocean, past so many creatures to the very bottom, where sand went out in every direction for what seemed like forever to the grain of sand. The ocean bed is huge and important, and the grain of sand, in comparison, I don't matter at all. I'm worthless. The grain of sand would have cried if sand could make tears. A hungry oyster drew water through its gills, stirring up the ocean bed, filtering out its food from the floating seaweed. The grain of sand got stuck between the oyster's mantle and shell and struggled at first to get free. Then it gave up the struggle, for after all, what did it matter? It was only a single grain of sand. The grain of sand would have curled in despair if sand could curl. But that single grain in that very spot irritated the poor oyster, who protected itself by coating the sand with a shiny layer year after year. The grain of sand felt more and more alone and lost. One day, a daring diver put on a nose clip and finger guards and climbed onto a weighted bar so his friend could lower him into the cold sea. He dug up the oyster and put it into his net basket. You see how he's digging and he's looking and he's putting it inside, boys and girls? Yes, that's what he's doing. When the diver got back on land, he pried open the shell and gasped at the glorious pearl. He quickly put it in his pocket. The grain of sand was overcome by all the rapid changes from inside the cold oyster. When the diver got back on land, he pried open the shell and gasped at the glorious pearl. He quickly put it in his pocket. The grain of sand was overcome by all the rapid changes from inside the cold oyster to out in the hot sun to deep in the dark pocket. The grain of sand would have shivered with dread if sand could shiver. The diver sold the pearl to a prince for bags and bags of money. So that was very valuable to him, wasn't it? Yes. The prince in turn gave it to his beloved wife, who said it glowed like the moon. She saved it on a slip of velvet in a gold cup until she had a daughter whose laughter was as light and whose face was as lovely as the moon. Aww. Look at what the prince did. He saved it and brought it home for his family, and look. For the third time, the pearl changed hands. The young princess hung it around her neck and held it tenderly. The grain of sand felt her warmth and love. This was where it was supposed to be. This was home. The grain of sand laughed in joy, for anyone can laugh. Isn't that a very pretty pearl? And now the baby, who was a baby, grew up. It was so admired that pearls became the imperial jewel of choice in all Persia. Because people love pearls, and now you know where pearls come from. The sand sat in the center of the pearl, and it mattered. And there she is, the beautiful princess who grew up and enjoyed her pearls. And remember, it wasn't just about the pearl. The grain of sand felt like they didn't matter. But boys and girls, I want you to know, you matter. You are special, you are loved, you are smart, and you're brilliant. Ding, 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 ding. Little Miss Daisy Blue is ready for her appearance. She's ready. Hello, Miss Daisy Blue. Hello. Did you like the story, Miss Daisy Blue? Yes, I did. And what did you like about the story? I liked how the prince gave his pearl away. I did too. I thought that was very special. So there we go. Yay! Well, that's all, boys and girls. Yay! Bye-bye. Bye-bye.